afternoon, and welcome to today's matchup between Uganda and the Netherlands. Uganda will be in the visiting black. The Netherlands are wearing the home white. At this time, we ask those that can to stand, remove their caps, and join us in the playing of each nation's national anthem.
Good morning, my name is Nico Arciniegas and I'll be your host for today. Remember that you are watching Group E, Netherlands against Uganda, their second game of the tournament. Uganda has lost 2 straight matches, one against Hong Kong and one against Sweden. Netherlands, on the other hand, has won against Sweden and has lost against Hong Kong. Today, we welcome you to the coverage of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship, provided by the Lax Sports Network, all the way from Limerick at the University of Limerick, Ireland.
All right, we'll have opening face-offs coming up in about 6 minutes.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you may be. Today, we present to you the live coverage of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship, provided by the Lax Sports Network on laxsn.com, all the way from the University of Limerick at Limerick, Ireland. Today's game of Group E is Uganda, a nation that has already lost 2 of its games in this tournament, one at the hands of Sweden and the other at the hands of Hong Kong. On the other hand, Netherlands, who has been defeated once, has won once, and is looking to make this third match another W. For Netherlands, folks, one of the players that has made standout performances, number 6, Christian Della Rocco. In their first game, he had over 4 scores and 4 assists, so he is somebody definitely one to look at. Now, I do want to remind you that for this event, it is a record 23 teams that will compete in the championship, and it will be the largest ever group world championship staged by World Lacrosse. Originally, the tournament was a U19 world championship. However, the World Lacrosse approved a change in upper age eligibility, raising the event to U20. Due to COVID, there was a postponement, thus raising the age for the first time and on a one-time basis to U21. Lax is a sport that has garnered so much attention in the last years that they've obtained recognition by the International Olympic Committee in June of 2022. Olympic inclusion is targeted for the LA Games of 2028. Approximately, this event will have 100 games that will be broadcasted globally via TV and digital stream. And I do want to remind you today, we have further games. We have more games today in the morning. One of them will be called by my good friend Tom Eschen on the LSN network. That will be at 8 a.m. The game that will simultaneously begin just as Netherlands plays Uganda. Tom will be on the call, and it will be Group C, Ireland against Latvia. Make sure to tune in for that one because you do want to see the host nation. That is for sure. As we begin the protocol. For this game, remember folks, Uganda will be wearing the black colors, while the naranja mecánica, as we call it back in my country, Colombia, clockwork orange sort of, we'll see them wear, of course, their notorious orange jerseys. Their head coach, Martin Versteg, and assistant coaches, Andrew Dahl and Wico Mulder, must have told the players this is a do or die game. Hong Kong has won 2 of its matches. Sweden has lost at the hands of the Netherlands, however they've won against Uganda. Now, the Netherlands needs to find and reach the next stage by winning this match. We are about to begin our face-off. It'll be number 8 for Uganda, George Ogik, and number 23 for Netherlands. And that's Uganda who comes up first with that face-off. We are going from right to left. A quick turnover, a pass that did seem to sail over the other players, and now it is Netherlands back on offense. First turnover of the game. Tension is high. That's what happens. You need to settle down, check your nerves, because this is the third game for both nations on this tournament. Netherlands passing the ball around in that circular motion. We've seen all teams take, and a shot by number 18 from Netherlands does not go in. Stopped by their goalie, number 22, Andrew Azimwe. Couple passes here on back by the Ugandan defenders as they're continuing to try to ease up the pressure to get to the other side of midfield. Again, going back to Andrew Azimwe. And that was a great pass for number 18. And a skip shot, but it's no good. It will be Uganda possession still. However, great inside pass deflected by the Netherlands defenders, finding that open man and saved. That is the first save for goalkeeper Joshua Van Sulien.
Again, we wish everyone a good afternoon. Welcome to today's contest.
Quick transition for Netherlands. Another shot and the first score of the game. That is an assist by number 5, who just set up number 54 for Netherlands. That was Owen Mcdonald dishing it out. Great transition offense, quick to make the point, and that's what you want to do. You want to open up the score yourself. That was, I know for a fact that was Owen Mcdonald with the assist. I believe it was Luke Michael McDonald with the first score of the game for Netherlands. And we begin our face-off once more. Remember that is number 8, George Ogic against number 23 for Netherlands. And that percentage initially shown to us, the face-offs that Netherlands have won continue to drop as both of these face-offs have been won by Uganda. And a great score by number 8. Took the ball himself, ripped it right through. George Ogic showing she can do a little bit of everything.
Uganda answers back with its own goal, making the score even at 1-1. With time remaining at 11:22 in the first quarter.
We have 11:22 to go in this first quarter, folks. Another face-off, and we'll continue. Ogic dominating thus far, scoring, showing he can do a little bit of everything for the Ugandan team. Again, Uganda on the ball. That is number 23. Quicker passes on that left side of the field, looking for the open space. That is number 17 who's not able to corral that pass, but number four for Uganda saves it. That is Finn Phillips. Number 17 takes a shot, but number 45 is able to corral it and save it again. That is Joshua Van Sulian, who's had the second save of the game thus far. Again, Uganda on the ball. Finn Phillips, the one that just saved the ball from going out, and another turnover by Uganda, almost assisted Aaron Yealing. And that is Aaron right now on the ball, going from side to side, dishing it out a little bit too high for Ogic. And both players couldn't decide who was going to do what. They ended up turning it over. Zwibu Meliga and George Okic need to do better on communication right there. Still leveled up at 1. Netherlands with their quick transition offense. That was number 64, Joyce Untersalmberger. Couple of substitutions happening right now at the bottom of your screen. That is number 19, Mark Jacob Smorenburg. And that first score was indeed from Luke McDonald, assist by Owen Mcdonald. And that is another score by Netherlands.
With just under 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
We got just under 9 minutes on this first quarter. You see those great cuts, passing it and dishing it right in front of the goalie, number 54 for Netherlands. Got Luke Michael McDonald gets his second score of the game. Again, face off, third time.
Let's get started the first game today at the 2022 World Lacrosse Championships. Other action today features on field 1.
Battling hard for that possession, and it is ultimately Netherlands who come up big with that. Number 5 was able to scoop it up, Owen Mcdonald. He plays as an attacker and midfield, quite a versatile player. Dishes it to number 22, Joost Vanderhorst. Vanderhorst dishes it to the middle of the field to number 9. That is Bart van
The 6
Voxmer.
p.m. game features
Again,
Royal versus
Netherlands on the
Netherlands
ball,
on
making
field
the
2.
correct passes. And another attempt, but that
The
is
first race
saved
game tonight
by the Ugandan
will be on.
goalkeeper,
Features
Andrew
Israel versus
Azimwe.
Canada. That starts at 7 p.m. You're on field 2 right now. Field 3
That
is
is number
directly adjacent
3,
to us.
Tay Gadhavi.
And field
Back
1
to
is
Azimwe.
located to the left
Azimwe
of the
dishes it to
faceoff
another
stripe
one of
down
his
the diagonal.
defenders. Just making quick, short passes in
Either
order
way,
to
so
get to the
far,
other side
official
of the
both
field.
ties
Netherlands got a
down to
pretty high
buzzer
up
right now.
pressure, and it all goes back to
Owen
Asimwe,
has a
the
nice
goalie
recovery
for
attempt for the athletes
Uganda.
to recover.
Getting back another pass for number 18. That is Chris Balrado. Ojic, the man of the moment. This is another pass.
7 minutes remaining in the
No
first
open
quarter.
space
7.
to take a shot. Now Finn Phillips in control of that possession on that closer sideline area, just throtting his way around. Poor control on that pass by number 44, but Finn once more able to corral it. Back again, Siwibu Meliga on the ball currently. Using his speed, drops by one defender, takes a shot, and it seems like there was a bit of a trip. That's what the referees
First
are
violation
calling.
off ball.
And now
Turns it over to
it will be
Netherlands.
Joshua Van Sulian who makes that first pass. One of the McDonald brothers right there. Owen passes it to another assist for number 6. That is Christian Delo Rocco, one of the players
The
that I
Netherlands
did
add
talk
another
about.
one,
He had an
making the score
impressive
3-1
first performance
with just 5 minutes and
against
58 seconds
Sweden.
left. 5:48, excuse me. 5:48
Netherlands
remains first quarter.
defeated Sweden by the smallest of margins, and now they are doing so the same thing to Uganda by 2 scores. 5:40 to go on this first half. Looks like number 8 Ojic is gonna give way for number 13 to do the face-off this time. That is Owen Waluku. And again, Netherlands seems to be the team to be recuperating the ball. And that was a foul by number 18, it seems. On the Netherlands side, it will be Uganda's ball. He collided with a player, number 81, Edward Kamakesh. Again, Uganda on the ball. Haven't found any options thus far. Finn
4 minutes,
scanning the
50 seconds
field.
remaining in the first
That
quarter.
is number
4:50.
17 for them, Aaron Yangling. And again, another shot by Uganda. And this one will score. That was number 13 who ripped a
Uganda's
hole in that
after
net.
just 4 minutes, 20 seconds
Owen
remaining in the
Waluku.
first quarter. Score is now Uganda 2, the Netherlands
And a
3.
great pass by Ojic right there, who sees the open man. He's still trying to find that little bit of space to take a shot. And he does. Rips it right through goalie for Netherlands, Joshua Bansulian. Face off again. Ojic sitting down. Owen Waluku doing the job. And it is ultimately Netherlands who are able to come up with that ball, almost stolen with those couple stick checks by the Ugandan defense. Couple of substitutions happening right now at the bottom of your screens. That is number 14 for Netherlands, who get blasted in the back by number 13. Owen Waluku, the, the recently goal scorer for Uganda. He's
Uganda
going to get a
sets a 30
technical.
second penalty.
He pushed him on the
Very close.
back, and that's what the referee was
30
saying.
second
We
penalty.
still have a little bit under 5 minutes to go on this first quarter. Again, Netherlands on the ball. The largest margin of difference going on right now. And a missed shot. It will stay on Uganda's side. However, it will be Netherlands that are attacking again. That was Della Rocco. Della Rocco to McDonald. Della Rocco still with the ball, finding the open man on the other side. And it is deflected by one of the defenders. It didn't even reach the goal. Another pass. This one to Della Rocco. That hits the post and goes out on the opposite side of the field. Again, it stays on this side of the field. However, it is still Netherlands possession. Number 22 for Netherlands, Just Vanderhorst. Trying to do it by himself. Della Rocco back to Vanderhorst. Takes a shot. Sails right over. It will stay again. Netherlands possession. Della Rocco. McDonald. Another shot. Saved. Della Rocco is gonna skip 1 minute 28 on this first quarter. Della Rocco again. Vanderhorst. And another shot. And that one right inside. That is a goal for number 54 in the Netherlands. There's over a minute left on this game. And number 54, that is Luke McDonald. That is his second score of the game. 45 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Again, they're not going to send Ojic. They will send Waluku back to fight on this face-off against number 23, Philippe Meijard. Waluku able to get this face-off for Uganda as they transition quickly into offense. Waluku again on the ball, looking to pass it to the open man. 15 seconds left. Got to move with a little bit more urgency. That is Finn Phillips, who's currently on the ball. He's going to take that first chance to run at it. He'll try to find a shot. And that is the end of the first half. Netherlands leads 4-2. Now remember, end of the first quarter, not the first half, sorry, with a score of 4-2 for the Netherlands. You're watching the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship live from the University of Limerick at Limerick, Ireland on laxsn.com. We'll be right back. And we are back here for the start of this second quarter between Uganda and Netherlands. Just to remind you all that you are watching live the men's U21 World Championship provided by the Lax Sports Network and laxsn.com. And it seems like Uganda has changed once more whoever they're sending into that face-off. Number 23 for Netherlands, still doing the same thing. Philippe Mejard. This, I believe, I was mistaken. That is still number 13, Owen Waluku. Now remember, folks, both teams have changed sides. Netherlands is wearing their usual white and orange, while Uganda is wearing their black with a little bit of yellow on some lines and red numbers. That is Waluku on the ball, passes it to Finn Phillips, who is scanning the field, and then dishes it to number 6, John Brian Mukaga. John Brian finding an open man, Ziwu Meliga. Meliga trying to go one-on-one with his defender, goes right by him, makes the assist and saved by number 45. That was a great pass. Still Uganda on the ball. Again, that is Waluku. Waluku back to Phillips. Back to Gaddafi. Ojic. That is Meliga. A little bit of a spin off right there, trying to get by his defenders. And it is ultimately Netherlands who recoup that ball. And you could hear the bench from Netherlands saying, how do we not come out with that ball? Definitely some frustration from that side of the field. They believe their players should be in possession and there should be no problem in doing so. Finn, Finn Phillips back on the ball. That is number 13, Waluku. Pardon me, that was Ojic. Now that's Waluku. He's gonna go back past his defender, deflected with a stick check. Ojic passing it back to number 44, Meliga. Meliga to Ojic. That is number 6, Mukaga. And missed shot.
12 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 12.
That is Josh Van Suyen who's on the ball. Passes it to number 15 to ease up the pressure and begin this transition into offense. Ivan Berreiro Galloso. Number 54 currently in possession. Luke Michael McDonald, the man who's been able to do it all for the Naranja Mecánica, as I said before. 2 scores for himself, not too shabby. 50%. He's put in 50% of the goals thus far for his nation in this match. That is number 11, Ken Chin, who's currently on the ball. That's number 14 now. Tien van den Bosch. Van den Bosch drops it off to Rocco. Della Rocco and a flag flies by. Couple of substitutions happening right now, both for Netherlands and Uganda. That was number 19. It seems he was pushed or tripped, and ultimately that's when the flag comes in.
15 to go in the second quarter. Uganda is assessed a 30-second penalty.
Uganda has been assessed a 30-second penalty for that push. Netherlands need to make out the most out of this possession. That was almost a turn. Oh, some bad luck on that pass. It hit the back of the post. And those 30 seconds will be run out by Uganda as they're in possession currently. Putting up the pressure real high up this time, Netherlands. That is their goalie, Andrew Azimwe, who's running the length of the field, finds the open man in Owen Waluku. Owen turning on the Jets, going to take a shot, but he was ultimately stick checked by the Netherlands defense. It will be Van Sulien who comes up with the ball and passes it to his defenders to move quicker into transition. Number 5,
2 minutes,
McDonald,
10
Owen
minutes
this
remaining in the
time
second
on the
quarter.
ball.
10 minutes remaining.
10 minutes
Score is
remaining on this
4-2
second quarter.
in favor of the Netherlands.
And that was the score by Netherlands.
The Netherlands adds another, making the score 5-2.
Netherlands seeing that lead increase drastically. That was Owen Mcdonald who dishes it to number 22, just Vanderhorst, a very versatile player who plays both in the midfield and as an attacker. Again, still both teams haven't called the timeout. Uganda could do it if they wish to. This lead is getting bigger and bigger, and you might want to talk things over with your team. Again, Rijard against Waluku on that face-off. But it's not
9
Waluku
minutes
this
remaining in
time.
the
They
second quarter.
surprised us.
Now
It is George Ogic. And a great step by Netherlands in saving that ball. Number 54 again. Dishing it to McDonald. To Ryu. Chin, sorry. That is not Ryu Chin. It is Kenshin instead. Luke McDonald to number 9. That was Owen McDonald, pardon me. Della Rocco on the ball. Getting poked and stick checked by his defender. Runs right by him. As number 22 makes a cut, Vanderhorst. But no open teammate right now. Getting a pick set by number 54, Della Rocco, trying to find an angle on that shot. And he does. And it hits the post. No luck there. It's going to bounce all the way back to the Netherlands territory. And Uganda picks it up. They move quickly into transition. Great movement, spin, assist, and a goal. Number 44. What a pass that was. What a transition. They moved so quickly out of that. It was Sibu Meliga who scores that, but without number 81, Edward Komakesh, that would not have been possible. And that's what you want to see. Make the most out of the turnovers that Netherlands commits. And again,
Uganda
we'll
answers back, making the
see
score
Ojic
3 for Uganda,
fight
5 for the
Rijard
Netherlands.
again in that
With
face-off.
7 minutes, 14 seconds
7 minutes to
in
go
the second
on this
quarter.
second quarter, pardon me. Again, Uganda with the ball. Everyone trying to corral it, but ultimately number 55 for number 5, Luke Owen McDonald is the one that takes care of it. Everyone calling for Owen McDonald. Della Rocco currently on the ball. This is it to number 14. Number 19, another pass, outlet pass right there to number 54. Who finds the open space, takes a shot, but it bounces off. Thankfully for them, number 11, Ken Chin, was right next to it, so he takes care of that. It will stay in Netherlands
6 minutes.
possession. 6 minutes to go on this quarter. Tien van den Bosch. He gets leveled by Ojic, number 8. Ojic takes control of the possession and he just turns on the Jets. Runs the length of the field. Is going to dish it off? No. He's going to still continue to run. Is he going to take a shot? No. He was stick checked and that was great. Great defense by Netherlands. They're not going to let him score that, is he, again? That is Van Sulien who's going to start things off at the back for Netherlands. Taking his sweet time. Number 22 back again, just Vanderhorst on the ball. Timeout by Uganda. Do want to remind you that you are watching live
With
on
5 minutes and 12 seconds
laxsn.com,
remaining in the second
Group
quarter,
E.
the
Match
Netherlands probably
between
took a
Netherlands
timeout.
and Uganda. Netherlands
The
leading
score is
5 to
still
3,
5 in favor of Netherlands.
and we'll
5.
be right back after this timeout.
And again, remember we have a lot of lacrosse action today. We've got Ireland playing Latvia, Korea playing Sweden. Unfortunately, the Chinese Taipei team has to depart from the tournament due to COVID protocols. Pakistani will play Australia, Jamaica versus Germany, Wales will play Poland, and the nightcap game at the Stadium Field One is England versus Canada. So in addition to watching your team play, you can see all these other great countries out here at the TV.
Owen Mcdonald will be in possession, and that was Della Rocco who was having a couple words with the referee. Unsure as to what he might have been asking. Bart Van Boxmeer right next to the both of them. Number 22, Vanderhorst. Back again to Van Voxmeer. Now back to Owen Mcdonald. We do apologize as there seems to be a little bit of lagging with the stream.
4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Owen Mcdonald trying to run and save that ball from Uganda. He does. Oh, he stick checked. Ball comes out of the pocket, but he saves it nonetheless. There was a little bit hard pass. And that was a great attempt by Vanderhorst trying to save it. No luck, however. Della Rocco staying near that far side of the field, trying to pressure up high. Big mistake right there by the Ugandan defense, but they're able to make up for it. Ken Chin almost had the possibility of going right at Andrew Azimwe with nobody in front of him, but somehow Uganda managed not to turn that ball over. And not only that, they still control the possession as of now. Azimwe, we've seen him a couple times already, almost run the length of the half to the field to make those short passes to ease up the pressure. And it seems to be working just fine for now. One thing that Uganda might want to do is move quicker into transition. We've seen that sometimes with these runs that they've had, they don't allow the Netherlands to set their defense, and the speed from this player is
3 minutes, 3
absolutely
minutes
amazing.
remaining in the
They
second
get
quarter.
one
3.
step on you, and it might just be too much too late. Back again, Finn Phillips. Dishes it to Azimwe. Azimwe loses control of the ball. It is Ojek who tries to level one of the Netherlands players, but he is unlucky. A little bit of a push from the back, it seems, but no call from the referees. Again, it is Uganda who's gotten the ball back this time. Andrew Azimwe. Little outlet pass to number 8. Ojik, they're going to give him the space in order to run, and he makes it the length of the field. Ojik going to dish it to number 13. He's going to take a shot, but it ultimately is saved. And the foul. and one of the Netherlands players gets called for a slash. It will remain on Netherlands side of the field. However, it will be Uganda's possession who will stay on offense. Number 13, Owen Waluku taking charge of this. Dishes it to Finn Phillips, who in turn gives it to Ojic. Intercepted. Wow, that was something. Great reaction by the goalkeeper who just ran and saved it. Remember, that is Joshua Bansulian with some cat-like reflexes. And there is a whistle on the field currently. Seems like they will give the possession to Uganda. Number 98 seems a bit confused. My mistake, I apologize. They will not give possession to Uganda. Instead, it will be number 19, Mark Jacob Smorenberg, who will begin things on offense for Netherlands. This is it to McDonald.
45 seconds remains in the quarter.
5 minutes to go in this
penalty for holding. Time in the quarter is 32 seconds.
quarter. Netherlands has been assessed a 30-second penalty, but they're in possession, so they'll try to milk down that clock. Again, another call. That was number 11, Ken Chin, getting tossed.
20 seconds remaining in the quarter. 20.
10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Netherlands want to get a shot off right now. If they can, a little bit of a bounce shot, but it was easily saved by number 22, Andrew Azimwe, who is going to begin things offensively for them again. And that is the conclusion of this second quarter, or as some like to call it, the first half of the match. Do remember, folks, this is Group E, Netherlands against Uganda. That is the end of the second quarter, or the first half, whichever way you'd like to see it, with a score of 5-3. You're watching the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship live from the University of Limerick in Limerick, Ireland on laxsn.com. We'll be right back. And we are back
With the
in
both
this
teams
third
currently playing
quarter of
tonight,
Group
a score of
E
5. Uganda
in
is the visiting
Uganda
Black with
against
3.
Netherlands.
As a reminder, as you move around, just be careful walking behind goals when there is game action on that end of the field. It is
Referee's
dangerous.
having a couple of words with both of the players on the
As always,
face-off right
never
now.
enter the playing field area before, during, or after the game. We have multiple contests going on today. Thank you.
Ojic against Rijard. And ultimately, it is Uganda that comes up big with the ball. Ojic again. He's going to run the length of the field, take a shot, but it is saved. Ricochets off of one of the Netherlands players, and it goes out. Number 44 seems to have twisted his ankle or something because he's limping a bit on that Ugandan side. Number 44. Zwibu Meliga. Now, on this side, Joshua Bansulien is getting things started on for the Netherlands. You see that high front line of three that Uganda puts right on that first pass, and a turnover by Joshua Bansulien, who was a little bit careless with that pass. There will be Ojic, who starts from his own very goal to try to run it all the way to the other side. Ooh, get your ankles broken right there. So shifty, so speedy. I think that they should use a lot more of that to their advantage. We've seen him run by multiple defenders, and that creates open spaces for someone in return. This is a pretty close match, I want to say. Just Uganda hasn't been able to materialize all their options, and Netherlands has done a better job at finalizing those possessions. And here we go back again. Finding that open person is not going to be easy. And a little misunderstanding there between the Ugandan side. They will retain possession, however. Ojic will get things started for them. Ojic on the ball, trying to get off his defender, trying to shake him off. He's got Finn setting up a screen for him, Finn Phillips. Then he dishes it to him right now. They're both behind the goal. Finn, Finn Phillips trying to shake off his defender as well, running one side, running to the other, looping around, but no luck in there. And that is number 17, Aaron Yeling. And he's one of the shiftier guys. As you can see, he drops by the shoulder, squares up his defender, and then just runs to the other side. And a good attempt at that shot, but a little bit wide. Uganda still with the ball. Finn Phillips will continue the possession here. We're in the third quarter. Group E, Uganda against Netherlands. Both benches being very vocal about what they want their players to do. That's OJ kind of like skipping around. Goes by his defender. Goes by another. Takes a shot. And no good. It is saved. Then by Joshua Bansuyan, who's done a very good job here as goalie of Netherlands. Netherlands transitioning very quick into offense. Number 54 for them, Luke Michael McDonald. Not to be confused with Owen Mcdonald. That is number 19, Jacob Smorenberg. As you saw in the bottle of you scream, Luke Michael McDonald gets substituted. That is Owen McDonald, and a pass right in front of the goal. Couldn't turn it. Quick reaction by Netherlands, still very much in a dangerous position, and saved. It's bounced off high of one of the posts. Again, Netherlands on the ball. And a shot by number 19. Another score.
10:25 remaining in the
Mark
third
Jacobs
quarter.
Morenberg.
The Netherlands adds its 6th goal of the game, making the score Netherlands 6,
6 to
Uganda 3.
3 for Netherlands currently. That is the second score for Marks Morenberg. We got two players with 2 goals right now for the Netherlands side. While we have 3 players for Uganda have scored once. Again, we're ready for the face-off here. It'll be Ojic who's been sent. I thought they were alternating between Ojic and Waluku, but so far it seems like Ojic has taken full control of the face-off. Netherlands in no rush. They won't force anything right now. No need to. That is number 5, Owen Mcdonald. One of the more versatile players that Netherlands has. Number 9, Bart Ben Voxmeer. Number 22, Josh Vanderhorst. Gonna take a shot and it goes wide of the goal. It will stay on this side as Della Rocco
8 minutes
starts
and
the
45
possession
seconds remaining in the
behind the
third
goal
quarter.
for Netherlands.
8:45.
8:45 to go in this third quarter. Is he gonna take a shot? He was trying to find an angle, but rather dishes it to number 22. Another pass, and it seems
We have a crease violation. Turns it back
crease
over to Uganda.
violation by Netherlands. And again, they're asking start from behind. They will begin the possession. Number 22 for Uganda, their goalie, the man that's run the entirety of the field a couple times, Andrew Azimwe, is gonna do the same again this time. He's lightly jogging towards the midfield. Nobody's gonna pick him up. That's strange that there's no pressure on the goalie. Think about it. If you are able to pressure him high up and he makes a mistake, the goal is left wide open. I wouldn't understand why they wouldn't pressure up high, but I'm sure that Martin Verstig, he's got his reasons, and he's their head coach for a reason. Finn Phillips still in possession. Phil Phillips dishes it to number 8, Ojic. Back, going back and further
7
back.
minutes, 10
Ojic
seconds
gonna
remaining in the
run
fourth
by
and
number
second quarter.
22. Takes a shot, and it is saved. Another save for Van Suljen. Quickly transitioning into offense now, giving them a little bit of their medicine to Uganda. And it is Della Rocco who comes up big with that save. Gonna take a shot, and that's a score. Andrew Asimwe could only stand and look. It seems like it went through his legs as Della Rocco understandably would make a bounce shot considering the proximity that he was into the goal.
With 6
Let's take a
minutes and
closer
21
look.
seconds to go in this
It did
third
not
quarter,
bounce, however. It was a low
score is
shot,
Uganda 3,
harder
the Netherlands
for
7.
Azimwe to react. 7 to 3 now. And it's getting that lead is getting pretty comfortable for Netherlands. Haven't seen much from Uganda since that last score in the second quarter. And that was a while ago. Again, face off Ojic. Uganda comes up big with this possession. But they turn it over with a quick outlet pass that was intended for Finn Phillips. He could not corral that strong pass that they threw at him. Now, it'll be Van Suljen who will get things started. Doing a little bit of an Asimwe impression, going all the way to the midfield by himself with a ball. And he still goes past midfield. Van Sulien still going strong, running past everyone, but loses possession. And it is Uganda who's going to launch a pass. Great defense by Netherlands as they helped recoup possession while their goalie was out. That would have turned into a score surely by Uganda. There's 5 minutes left on this quarter. That was number 19, Jacob Smornberg, the man that scored twice already in this game, and Della Rocco, our latest scorer of this game. Being patient, shifting around, passing it to McDonald. Right there behind the goal. He's staying put, trying to see which player is going to make the cut. No one moving quite quickly. Della Rocco, another strike. That was a great slash with his left side. That is his third score, I believe, of the game. That was a great slash right there. Another low shot. Nothing to do there for Azimwe, as he can see the ball just go right by. His defenders trying to cheer him up, trying to tell him to keep his head in the game. They know how hard that is when you're getting scored on continuously. And Uganda look for an answer in changing Ojic for Waluku again in the face-off. Still Philippe Mejard doing the face-off, but ultimately it is Uganda who comes up with the ball. Things getting a bit more physical. Nothing too serious though. Number 44 for Uganda and control the ball. That is Ziwibu Meliga, sorry. And I do want to apologize to everyone that's been watching if I have butchered any of these last names. Meliga still running strong. And stick check gets the ball poked away from him, and Van Sulien ultimately comes up with it. Is he gonna run again the entire length of the field by himself, or will he make a short pass? He decides for neither of them. He gives a lengthy pass to number 54, one of the McDonald brothers, Luke Michael.
2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter, 2:30.
That is number 9 in possession currently. Bart van Boxmer. Number 22 now, just Vanderhorst. Owen Mcdonald now in possession. That is number 9 again, Van Voxmeer. Gonna take a shot, and it will be saved this time by Andrew Osimwe. 2 minutes left on this third quarter. The game has gone by fairly quickly. A lot of scoring, a lot of going back and forth. Just one timeout so far, I believe. It's been a fast-paced game, non-stop. Everyone's been running the entire time. Players must be gassed, and there's definitely an advantage for the Netherlands in that regard, as they have a lot more players on their benches, so substitutions are harder to come by for Uganda. As you have seen, most of the players have to play on both sides, attacking and defending. Uganda being patient with this possession. Ojic trying to find that open pass, but just sends it into the wrong crowd. It will still be Uganda's possession now. Number 44, Swibu Meliga, will get things started for them.
Ball turned over on a legal screen call.
They're giving indications to the Uganda players, trying to get them to do either a prepared play. There he is, number 17. And a little mistake there Ojic not able to corral that pass. And it is
Pass is not
Netherlands
good.
with
Under 30 seconds.
Owen Mcdonald who are running the other way. Now number 22, Josh Vanderhorst.
20 seconds.
20 seconds left on this third quarter. Little bit of a collision there. Still going strong. Uganda still with the ball. Ojic is gonna start running, but too late. That is the end of this third quarter. Remember, folks, you're watching the game from Pool E of Uganda and Netherlands. It is 8-3. You're watching the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship live from the University of Limerick in Limerick, Ireland on laxsn.com. We'll be right back.
All right, once again, starting the fourth quarter, our scores, Netherlands 8, Uganda 3. And as always, we should thank all our game officials as well. How about a round of applause for our game officials on this game and those that are sticking it out the entire 10-day period of the World Championships. And no, you will not get a call now because you rooted for the referees.
And we are ready for face-off. As the announcer of the field was saying, referees were being thanked as they are staying the totality of the 10 days to be able to help out with this beautiful event ongoing in Limerick, Ireland. And it is Netherlands again who come up big with the possession. Number 64 for them. They're tall and leader of the defense. That is Joyce Unsterlamberger. That is one of the Chin brothers. That is Ken. Back to number 64, Unter Salmberger. Will stay Netherlands possession. It will be Michael McDonald who will make the inbound pass, or who will keep the ball
Uganda
himself.
assessed a 1-minute penalty for slashing.
Uganda has been given a 1-minute penalty for trashing, and that is number 19 looking for an angle on a shot. Passes it to number 22, Vanderhorst, and again, that was Michael McDonald with the score. Now it is
Netherlands scores a man-up
6
goal, making the score
unanswered
9
scores by Netherlands. Uganda hasn't
30
scored
seconds
since the
remains on the
second
penalty. 30
quarter,
seconds.
and they are in desperate need of a response. They need one of their players, either Owen Waluku or George Okik or Ziwu Meliga, to do something. Those are the three people that are in the stat sheet for Uganda so far, and they need a little bit more of their help if they want to turn this one around. You can never be unsure. And then Uganda will change who they're sending back again into the face-off. This is a player that also plays goalie and defense. That is Francis Udong. Netherlands again with the ball. Uganda's got no response on face-offs for number 23, Rijard. That is 11, number 11 for Netherlands, Ken Chin. Just a little bit of that replay. And a great pass by number 23 there to get that ball off. One of the McDonald bros, Michael, Ryu Shin, Kenshin, sorry. Number 22 takes a shot, but it bounces off. And it will stay Netherlands possession. Little bit of
12 minutes
displeasure
remain
with that
on this
call.
one.
That is the other McDonald brother, Owen. See, gonna take a shot. He runs the entire length. That is Ken Chin. Vanderhorst with the ball. Makes a quick outlet pass, but all the Netherlands players are fairly crowded by black jerseys. Number 54 there, one of the McDonald brothers, clashes it onto the upper post, and it will stay on this side of the field. Number 19, Mark
11
Jacobs
minutes, 20
Morenberg,
seconds remaining in the game.
still going strong. Netherlands moving the ball around. Number 18 for them, currently in possession, June Kalf, somebody we had not talked about yet. It'll be Uganda's ball as they pushed out of bounds, number 18. They're going to send it over to Azimwe as he'll assess the situation and see how this offensive possession will start. He dishes it quickly to one of his defenders who just runs the entirety of the field. Number 17 for them, Aaron Yealing. Timeout called by Uganda.
Uganda calls timeout with 11:25 remaining in the game. Oh,
There's
excuse me,
11:25,
10 minutes, 25
sorry,
seconds remaining.
10:25 to go in this game on this fourth quarter. I do want to remind you that this is not the end of any quarter. It's just timeout, fourth quarter, with a score of 9-3 for Netherlands against Uganda. You're watching the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship live from the University of Limerick at Limerick, Ireland on laxsn.com. We'll be right back.
as we come out of this timeout with 10 minutes, 25 seconds remaining, the score is Netherlands 9, Uganda 3.
And we are back to get this fourth quarter on our way. Again, Ojic on the ball. Little bit under 10 minutes to go on this fourth quarter. 6 score differential between Netherlands and Uganda. That was an awesome pass and an even better celebration, but number 11, as they continue to roll their way into this game, that was Benjamin Ojok who scores the first one, and he has stepped up as they were asking for somebody to do something to pull them in closer. There's still a lot of time left, and that was a simple play. They were able to find the open man, and yep, let's roll our way into this game. Beautiful celebration by the Uganda side.
After that post-goal celebration, the score is Uganda 4, Netherlands 9.
We're back again in this face-off. Number 13 has been sent back. Owen Waluku will go against Rijard.
With 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the game.
And it is ultimately Netherlands who come up big again and keep control of this possession. Number 64 dishes it out to McDonald. That is Luke Michael, not Owen. Again, Netherlands in no rush to really do anything offensively right now. They're sitting at a pretty comfortable 5-score lead, and they'll try to drain that clock as much as they can. That is number 19, Marco Jappes-Morenberg, one of the players that has scored in this game already. We have not seen Della Rocco so far. Again, it will be Uganda ball. Andrew Ozimwe will be the one to start things off with a short pass. Number 98 couldn't keep control of that pass. However, number 14 for Netherlands does. Trying to run the other way around. Seems like he might have stepped out of bounds. And he did. It is Uganda's ball.
On the turnover at the 8-minute mark in the fourth quarter.
We've just hit the 8-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. That is number 98, Rogers Aniwar, was trying to run out of the pressure but lost control of the ball, and another turnover by the Uganda side. Number 18 for Netherlands, Jure Kalf. Been seeing a couple more minutes now in this fourth quarter. Ken Chin. And then number 19, Mark Jacobs-Morenberg. Number 22, Josh Vanderhorst. Currently trying to get a bit of jiggly around his defender, running past him, dishing it back to Owen Mcdonald. Now again in another score. That is number 22. An assist not by Owen but by his brother. That was my bad. Luke Michael McDonald. And a score by number 22, Josh Vanderhorst.
With 6:45 remaining.
We're getting ready for another face-off, and again is number 13 going against Rijard, Owen Waluku. And we are back with a face-off. Sorry, my mic was muted. I didn't realize. And now, as I said before, we hadn't seen Owen Della Rocco in quite a bit, and he's back in there trying to make the most out of this possession, and a great assist. Number 6 and number 5 with a great connection there. Christian Della Rocco for number 5. one of their more prolific scorers, Owen Mcdonald. And this one turning a bit ugly for Uganda as there's less and less time to make up for lost ground. Now we got Owen McDonald with three
Netherlands
scores,
lead the
Christian Del
nation
Rocco
11
with three
to 4
scores.
with 5 minutes
Christian
20
only
seconds remaining in
has
the
one
game.
assist, however, Luke's already got two of them. Owen has two of them as well. Another face-off, number 13, getting ready for this. Owen Waluku. Again, it is Netherlands who come up big and win this face-off. Running the length of the field, the man who had just scored, number 22,
As we wind down
Josh
with 4 minutes and
Vanderhorst.
45 seconds remaining in
And
this game.
I'm sorry, he was not the one to score. That was McDonald. That was Della Rocco, and that is number 11, Ken Shin, trying to save that ball. And the swarming pressure from Netherlands is too much to handle for the Uganda player as he turns it over, and a little bit of a short pass that did not go well. It should be Uganda's ball. And I do agree with you, sir. That was last touch by number 22. Netherlands back on offense. Little bit of a behind pass on there. That is Ken Shin trying to assist somebody. That was saved. And a great interception by Uganda. Running the entirety of the field. Gonna take a shot and saved. But that was a great effort by number 13.
3 minutes
Walked
30
away with
seconds
a
remaining in game.
deflection
30.
and then made the most out of this one, although it was saved. Owen Waluku
Stoppage of
trying to put
play at
the team
3:27 with
on
Uganda
his
using its
back.
final timeout of the half.
Uganda is going to use the final timeout of this half. 3:27 to go for this game. And remember, we are here in the fourth quarter with a score of 11-4 for Netherlands in Group E. You are watching the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship live from the University of Limerick in Limerick, Ireland on laxsn.com. We'll be right back.
As we resume play, Uganda in possession with 3 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the game clock.
Just to remind you all, there's 3:24 to go on this fourth quarter. And it will be Uganda who's in control of possession on Netherlands territory. That is Ojic alongside number 13, Owen Waluku. And you would think that they would move with a bit more urgency considering there's only such a little amount of time left. But Uganda doesn't seem to be in a rush either. Could hear the coaches from Netherlands hearing, close that out, close that out, close that out. They don't want them to score again. They want to keep the score as it is, at least for Uganda. Uganda still very much trying to find the open spaces through passes and through little runs on that one-on-one. And a shot goes. It is deflected. However, it will stay on this side with Uganda in possession. That is Finn Phillips who will begin it, skipping towards the near sideline.
2 minutes remaining in game. 2 minutes remain.
2 minutes remain on this fourth quarter. Number 44 was able to save that from going out Sibu Meliga as he's trying to go one-on-one with his defender. He goes past by him. Another roll around. Is he going to take a shot? No. Number 16 picked him up and didn't give him any space. Great defense by Netherlands as they recoup this possession. And an interception by number 8. And a score! Sorry, that was not number 8. That was, I believe, to be number 0. But we do not have a number 0, so I might be going crazy, folks. I could not tell who that was. It is number 0, indeed. We do not have anyone under that number for Uganda. We'll try to see who they give that score to so I can tell you folks at home. That was Benjamin Ojok. He was wearing number 11, so he must have changed his jersey. That is Netherlands who come up big with this possession. Owen Mcdonald. And you see the fans of Netherlands up top of your screens waving their flag right next to the officials. McDonald will dish it to number 14. And a score. That will be 12-5. The Uganda defense trying to give a couple words of encouragement to number 22. Andrew Azimwe, as it's been a rough morning for him and for the Uganda defense. We got just over a minute left, 1 minute 1 second to go. And it will be Mejard who will line up in this face-off against number 8. George Ojic. Netherlands again get the possession. It is Owen Mcdonald who picks it up after a little scuffle there. McDonald running away from his defender, knowing well that there's under a minute left by now. They will retain possession and will just let the clock go down. 30 seconds to go. Here, Della Rocco, just
30 seconds.
20 to go. Inevitably, this will be a win by Netherlands, who will indeed go to 2 games won and 1 game lost, while tragically for Uganda, they have lost all their 3 games that they've been a part of. Della Rocco. And that is the final whistle of this game. You see the players saluting each other. Beautiful sportsmanship. That's what we are here for. Because we love the game and we love our players. And we love to see these sort of things. The camaraderie, the sportsmanship of both of these nations. And a beautiful game today. Now I want to thank you all for sticking up with me and watching the entirety of the game. This is the Lax Sports Network's coverage of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championship. Our final score, 12-5, Netherlands routs Uganda. The Lax Sports Network is proud to bring you over 60 games from these World Championship. And for a complete schedule of our games each day, follow us on social media at Lax Sports Network. And let me sign off by saying this. Tune in to the game that's ongoing currently of Ireland and Latvia, which is being called on LSN network by our good friend Kalmeshin. That is all for me, and thank you very much once again for sticking through the entire length of the game. Signing off from beautiful Sunnyside Winter Park, Florida, it is your host, Nico Arciniegas. Thank you very much, everybody. See ya.